Welcome, Scorpio. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, and I'm getting ready to do a mid-December healing reading for this last month of 2021. And I have been recently inspired by the Venus conjunction Pluto, which we are feeling full power at about the time of this reading. This transit of Venus through Capricorn will be occurring until the middle of March next year. And so I will be doing a couple of more readings of this type. But my intention is to support all of us in doing the healing work that's necessary, the shadow work that we need to do in order to invest in ourselves in a whole way. So if you like this video, if you find value in it, please like and subscribe. You are also welcome to comment and share if you feel so moved. I would appreciate the support, and thank you to all of you who have shown me support, encouragement, and helpful comments. It's much appreciated. So I'm going to begin, Scorpio, by reading the card at the bottom of the deck. The King of Staffs, or the Lord of Staffs, or the King of Wands, is letting me know that you are full of passion. You have been inspired by the depth of your desire to move forward, to grow, to establish a new direction for yourself. As you are establishing this new direction for yourself, you are leading others, either by active direction and instruction or by modeling your own process of pursuing your goals with determination and vehemence. So this is a card of tremendous energy that you've built on in the direction of expansion, of growing, of orchestrating new work that is a contribution to humankind. So the Pluto planets are where you are breaking down structures in your life. And for Scorpio rising in particular, this is going to occur, this is occurring in your third house, the house of your intimate communications, the way you process information, your short and long-term contacts. So this is the High Priestess, the Fool card, and the Ace of Jades. An ace here indicates a new project, a new direction, a new attempt to build something, a new invention. I'm seeing you develop a practical tool or strategy that you can work towards building with others. This is you manifesting your desires, bringing them down into concrete form so that they can be of practical use to others. With the High Priestess and the Fool card together, I see you as in character with the season of hibernation. I do see you digging down, accessing your memory, the vast store of physical and lifetimes experience in order to know and to be consolidated in what it is you know is the direction for you. What you are now understanding is your purpose, and you are digging down and meditating on that in terms of accessing your Akashic records, if you so believe in the notion of multiple lives, reincarnation, but even within this lifetime you have had multiple lives. And the wisdom, the thread that is carrying you through those experiences is the access that you are now being provided as you access that well of experience and knowledge that connects you with everything. So this is you getting those answers, seeking those answers, and consolidating your heart knowledge, high heart knowing. The Fool card is a different picture of you completely releasing what you have been destroying. So at the time of this reading, throughout December and perhaps throughout the entire winter, you have worked hard at breaking down structures that are no longer relevant to you and releasing those, so that in many ways you are accessing that freedom that comes from releasing burdensome responsibilities and obligations to structures, to people, to organizations, a set of rules that you have formerly always lived by and perhaps upheld. Those values, those structures are breaking down as they are in the larger society. The same thing is occurring within you, Scorpio. So this is a really powerful discussion about the resulting beginning from the inner release and liberation from the past. The Venus cards are telling us where you're investing your energy and where you're seeking understanding and support for how best to move forward in the creation of new values for yourself. The Venus cards talk about our possessions and our values, our body wisdoms, which are our feelings, our sensations and emotions. And right away, the Three of Swords and the Eight of Cups indicates and is telling me a picture of some of what you've been experiencing in order to attempt this star, to move towards this vision that is represented by the star card. So I see you seeking to deeply understand heartaches and disappointments from the past. This is the investment you're making in your own understanding in order to move the universe, to move the wheel of fortune. We must understand why we invested and took part in these failures that you are now seeking to understand your part in better. The Eight of Cups is describing this major investment in your life's work, in your creative work and effort. This is work with other people, part of a team and a community that you have outgrown. You recognize that the values, the structure, the beliefs of this community no longer resonate with you, and you no longer are finding meaning in this work that has become so familiar and that you have invested so much of your past into. That past is clearing away through your own efforts to understand your responsibility in the past and the recognition that you have outgrown the structure and it therefore no longer serves to provide meaning for your life in the way that you now feel prepared and ready. And what's pulling you through this exploration again is the star, the vision of hopefulness that you now have gained through your challenges, through overcoming the obstacles that you have met along the way by thoroughly making an attempt to dissect the thoughts that led you to those undesired outcomes. You now have a hopeful vision of a positive, collective, communal healing that will allow you to build your work in a constructive, in a new way, a way that allows you to build something, concretely manifest a tool, a practice, a curriculum, a teaching, an opportunity to make real the desires that you are now envisioning, the goals that are now coming into your view. These cards let me know what your negotiation between Venus and Pluto is. So we have again an Eight of Swords, a Four of Jades, and the Page of Cups. So the Eight of Swords is definitely showing This is a card that has been coming up for other signs. Your enhanced awareness can habitually lead to your overthinking, your overanalysis of these new possibilities. This is new terrain for you. This is a new opportunity to level up in a way that allows you to provide resources for others as well as yourself. So you're creating a new structure in some sense. And the Eight of Swords is indicating that habitually we can tend to take control of that idea, want to take control of that idea by strategizing and trying to figure out every possible iteration of this new direction, new path, or new thing that we're creating. The overthinking is exhausting your energy, and rather than confining yourself simply to the experiences of the past that you needed to dissect to understand the role you played, here you are anticipating or expecting a plethora of possibilities that may never come to fruition, but is taking you away from the action, from the movement that is necessary at this time for you to move forward. So this card is keeping you in your head, taking you away from the power of your heart, the power of your desires, the passion of your determination. And this is a habitual part of the healing process. As most of us have experienced in life, there is no even linear progression, but rather a series of waves that we ride. And as we're moving into a new place, we're setting off on a new journey, moving in a new direction. It is customary for us to fall back on old patterns, to give in to occasional fears and trepidations about the new path that we don't know what to expect from. And this is your attempt to paint a picture, but instead of providing you with the information that you need, it is investing you in your expectations. Instead, you also have this sense that you've built some things, you've gained a foundation, you have created a foundation. However, your attachment to the work that you are currently involved in is providing you with a great foundation, but it is also contributing to a sense of guardedness. So this is more about the cautions along this trajectory of healing and growth that you are engaged in. So I would even say that this Four of Jades is a reaction to this perhaps even overwhelming freedom that you are beginning to feel as you feel empowered to move in a new direction. The Four of Jades is saying, hold on to what you've got. Hang in there. Don't be so quick to share it or give it away. And from my perspective, this represents those fears that are natural and innate to those of us, all of us, that are human beings in a physical body. We are attached to our comforts, our foundation, our safety and protection. And so I believe you can balance this need for safety and protection with this much greater urge for you to move, to grow, to elevate your effort along a new and exciting experimental journey. The Servant of Cups, the Page of Cups, is in many ways giving you the courage to fulfill this passion, this leadership towards courage, determination, and building this new set of inventing this new structure or product that will be helpful and useful to others. This shows you opening up to an exploration of your feelings. This is that body wisdom that we access when we open up to our feelings and emotions. So this is a new level of knowledge that you are able now to become vulnerable, expose what you might consider to be your weakness, which is in fact a whole new level of openness to enjoying the journey, enjoying the process, and the steps along the way of communicating, sharing empathy, supporting, and encouraging others as you yourself are finding that same support and encouragement. The power of opening your heart, the power of your passion is what is helping to open you up to this very real and brave exploration that you are undertaking at this time. If you're finding usefulness and value in this reading, Scorpio, I would encourage you to like my video. Please share and comment and subscribe. I would appreciate it, and I thank all of you who are supporting me in so many ways. I am pulling a card for Scorpio for mid-December healing energy, and I have a card that is new to me. This is called the Ancient Wisdom Crystal. The key words are ancient wisdom. I'm an expression of the powerful ancient wisdom of my soul. It guides me through my life. This is where I'm going to leave it, Scorpio. Again, I'm Regina from Pacific Tarot. Please like and share this video if you find it useful, and subscribe so that I can share my content with more people. Until next time, Scorpio, namaste.